So I would love to know what is your chief motivation for your personal commitment to sharing beauty in this live context, and especially knowing the impact that it can have on your audiences, especially when you get to present this work to people in the United Nations, or people that have the ability or the authority or the power to create change.
Yeah. Yeah. I I think that the experience of beauty, like real true self-transcendent beauty is one of the things that helps orient us as a species towards um, the justice at the end of the long arc of history as it bends towards justice. I think beauty is one of those north stars that helps us navigate our way there. And to experience beauty directly is to be moved by something in a way that is transforming in nature. And some of my most sacred experiences in life have come through the language and light of beauty. And I think my hope is that as a creator, it's almost like being the screen door that the breeze flows through. You know, there's a kind of beauty that I've experienced that I want to flow through me and through my creative expressions that just shares something that has been so moving to me because it is transformative. Because on the other side of that experience, you're you see the hidden connections between things with a granularity or a nuance or an appreciation that just makes you grateful. It makes you feel like protecting things that or acknowledging things that may have just been hidden before. And I think that idea of appreciation is certainly embedded into all artistry, right? To create anything is only half of the story. The other half is what happens when someone else experiences it, right? And so that moment where somebody experiences something and they see, especially in kind of a multisensory context, right? Like there's less room almost for something to be lost in translation because you've made a moment. And of course someone's going to bring their own story and their own context to that moment. But when you get to kind of see their reaction coming out of it and you get to have that shared moment of feedback, it really comes down to that moment because that's human connection, right? That thing, that moment creates a bond where two separate entities are infused in one moment of shared connection. And that feeling is magic. And I feel like, especially right now in the world, there seems to be so many things pushing us apart as people that I feel like part of my work in the world is to just try to offer a slightly different vantage point into context so that shifted perspective allows you to maybe second guess some of our base assumptions and some of the things that we might not normally question from the context of beauty and awe and wonder, not from the context of fear or uncertainty, but like the playfulness that allows you to ask questions that you might not normally ask if you were scared or nervous.
Yeah.